to anyone out there. And myself. I may be the only one listening for a while. My memory's still coming back. The cryosleep says I was in stasis for 313 days. What a nap. My head is killing me.
You should lie back down, one.
No, that's all right, X. I can recount the events. It has been 313 days of cryosleep. X tells me they are my AI companion to assist me throughout this mind-wiping experiment I have signed up for. X, what else should I say?
I am unable to dictate your choices in the experiment.
X has disclosed to me that they can divulge neither time nor location of the current experiment, or anything else of the fun variety. I don't have much decor or personality in my room, although I'm sure you can see from the surveillance video, my impeccably sterile white shirt is labeled 1. 1 of what? X?
Yes, one.
What's my name?
One.
Right, I know that part. What's my government name?
I am unable to provide information on time, location, or particulars regarding the variables of the experiment.
Right. According to my notes, I've been awake from cryosleep for 40 days. There are no windows or sunlight, but I know what sunlight is, so hopefully that means something. I've yet to mention sunlight in any of my previous notes. It looks like I've yet to catalog my luxurious chambers, so I might as well do that.
Do you need me to set a reminder to catalog luxurious chambers?
No, X, I can remember that much. Let me see.
Is your eyesight compromised, one?
Oh, ha ha! Aren't you just full of jokes today? I have a bed, long and wide enough for one person. 1 pillow, white. 1 blanket, also white. The sheets on the bed are eggshell. I'm sitting at a desk that holds a selection of writing utensils as well as a telecom to record statements and observations. 1 touchscreen computer with mouse and very clacky keyboard. No pictures.
You drew a...
Yes, X, I drew a picture of a window. I have a picture. As I was saying, I have lab equipment. The last time I slept, I didn't know what a beaker was. X, is there a better way for you to tell me how much time has passed?
I am unable to provide information on time, location, or particulars regarding the variables of the experiment.
I can name almost every piece of lab equipment available to me. When I can do so confidently, I will see what experiments I'm able to complete. For now, I guess I will implement sleeps as a timing convention. I have to wonder if that's an appropriate measure of time, but it's the best I can do under these curious circumstances.
Explain your definition of curious, one.
You can't influence the experiment.
I am not. I am offering input to increase the clarity and detail of your note-taking.
What's wrong with my note-taking?
I am only offering input to increase the clarity and detail of your note-taking.
No, I get that. What's wrong with my note-taking? It's not detailed enough for you? I'm the only one listening to my recordings, X. I don't need your input. I've only been awake for however long I've been awake. Let me do this myself.
I assure you, one, you are doing this all on your own. You are alone. 1, you are displaying an elevated heart rate.
I'm exercising.
1, I am sensing an elevated heart rate, decreased lung function, an elevated body temperature of 0.45 degrees Fahrenheit, 1.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
I said I'm exercising. Please leave me alone.
You are alone.
X! I'm 1, which means there's probably others. From how the room is decorated, I doubt whoever is hosting this experiment is creative enough to use a number for a different reason. I volunteered to do this, so I probably know what's going on. If it's my memory being affected, then I need to focus on remembering. My notes are fine. Thank you very much. My notes are fine. I've slept 1 time, 2 times. I've slept 10 times. I've slept 12 times.
1. Would you like my assistance with your experiment?
No, thank you.
1. Would you like me to play your earliest recording for further analysis?
No, X, thank you.
I am able to assist you with the experiment, 1.
Not in a way I need.
You have yet to make progress with the experiment, 1.
I'm aware.
You must make progress with the experiment,
I'm
1.
trying. I can't remember anything new. I don't even know if seasons are a thing here.
They are not. You are indoors.
How do I have clean clothes? How do I know what a bagel is? I haven't even seen a bagel here, or proper bread.
What constitutes proper bread?
A soft, warm crust. The right amount of give, not squish. It doesn't smell too much like yeast, and when you're punching the extra air out of the dough, I know how to bake bread.
Would you like me to start the recording?
Yes. I think I remember baking bread. Not cooking, it's different. Baking is a science. All the measurements have to be exact. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot baking. I remember this one loaf I made, it did everything it was supposed to. The yeast bloomed beautifully, I put it through 2 separate rises, the weather was perfect. Everything was perfect.
Is this your definition of proper bread?
No.
Why?
I did everything I was supposed to. When it came out of the oven, there was a big crack down the middle. Sometimes that's good, but the crust burned. This big, ugly crack down the middle of a burned loaf. When I flipped it out of the pan, I realized it was still raw in the middle.
What did you do?
Threw it out. Started over. Got it right eventually.
What constitutes proper bread?
There's a right size and a right shape. It has to hold this shape without collapsing in on itself. It has to be soft and have a very distinct flavor.
There are exact parameters.
I think so. X,
Yes, 1.
can I have other things delivered to me? For baking?
No, 1.
Why?
That is not part of the experiment.
I figured. Can you get me a bagel?
No, 1. That is not part of the experiment.
Bagels aren't part of it? What's wrong with bagels?
Nothing is wrong with bagels. They seem to fit the exact parameters of proper bread.
But I didn't explain what a bagel is. X? Hey, X, I'm talking to you. I didn't explain what a bagel is. Were you programmed with it? How did you know?
I am unable to provide information on time, location, or particulars regarding the variables of the experiment.
I'm not asking that.
Consider that you are.
How?
Consider cultures.
Like life cultures? X, that's in sourdough, not...
Consider cultures.
Oh.
Consider location.
Okay, I get it.
Consider year.
Wait. I've eaten a bagel.
Consider socioeconomic standing. Consider dietary needs. The questions
How? Were you programmed with that? How do you
can
know?
be leading questions, and my answers to these questions may provide information regarding variables of the experiment. Continue to refrain from asking leading questions.
All right. It's been 3 sleeps. I've learned I like a neat room. Sheets are folded and the bed is made every day. Today, I'm sporting a freshly pressed white linen jumper and some woolen socks. Also white, if you're wondering. Feels surprisingly cold in the facility today. Wonder if that means it's colder outside. X, what are we eating today?
Declined.
Food is here. For my notes, X has taken to simply declining my questions as opposed to answering me at all.
Incorrect. Declined has answered your questions adequately. I have not failed to answer your
Today
questions.
on the menu, we have a lemon peel filled with gelatine? Jelly? Even if I could remember everything, I never ate anything like this. Colorful jelly and a lemon rind. Is X?
Yes, 1.
Can you confirm whether or not I'm looking at a maraschino cherry? Well, half a maraschino cherry.
Affirmative.
Great. Thanks. A lemon rind full of colorful jelly with half a maraschino cherry on top. Why is it only 1?
Declined.
8 small cubes of brown. Hold on. They look like dice? Smooth sides, sharp edges. Nope. Meatloaf shouldn't be smooth. Bad. Please make a note of that. Ugh.
Affirmative.
Actually, X, go through the list of what I've said no to as far as food choices. I'm starting to wonder if you're actually keeping track.
1 has declined to consume bananas, yogurt, and smooth meatloaf.
Add meatloaf dice to the list of foods to not feed me again.
Affirmative.
There's something familiar about it.
You have not been served meatloaf dice in your time here.
I've eaten this before.
You have not been served...
New command, stop repeating yourself. Once is sufficient.
Affirmative.
If I stop asking you questions, can we talk? Like we did a few days ago?
Would you like to continue our conversations?
Yes. I think I remember someone. Someone who was important. She used to make me this for lunch when I was a kid.
What did she make for you?
Meatloaf. Leftover meatloaf on sourdough as a sandwich. She taught me how to bake. She always made me fruit salad with it. Don't tell me this lemon thing is fruit salad. It is. It tastes just like it. It's uglier like this.
The taste is correct?
Exactly the same. She was my grandma. She wore this yellow shirt and jeans, and somehow she had the widest pair of shoes I've ever seen. Cleaner than the blanket in here.
Your quarters have been sanitized thoroughly before the start of the experiment.
It was hyperbole X. She taught me so much. My head.
Shall I administer pain relief?
No, I'm remembering. Why did it take me so long? There was lace on the windows. Sunlight. She let me eat the crusts even though she liked them better. The meatloaf was really dry, but it was fine. It was fine. It wasn't perfect, but it was hers. My grandma. My mom. I remember. Rabbit trails. They're all rabbit trails.
I'm sensing an elevated heart rate, 1.
I'm remembering, X. Is this part of it? Remembering it like this. It's all in pieces. I can't put it all together.
Do you need assistance?
I don't need anything. I've got this. Wait, have I been recording this whole time? X, you're supposed to facilitate. Put a marker in here so I can start over.
I am unable to interfere with how you participate. Altering recordings without prior authorization is considered interference and will potentially jeopardize the results of the experiment.
Fine, let me just... I'm called 1. I was in cryosleep for 313 days. I remember my grandma after sleeping 32 times. I have no other way to figure a passing of time. She wanted me to get so much out of life. If I got this far, hopefully it means I did. If I was in cryosleep for that long, and I figure the amount of time I've slept is equal to days. Have I been part of this for almost a year?
Are you asking me?
No. Just thinking out loud. X, in my recordings, have I said the words, the meaning of the experiment is?
How far back would you like me to check for the words, the meaning of the experiment is?
As far back as it goes. The full 32 sleeps. Check for similar phrasing. It doesn't have to be exact.
Scan commencing. Scan finished. You have not said the phrase or phrases similar to, the meaning of the experiment is, that were a statement and not a question.
How many times have I asked it as a question?
6.
Time to make some progress then. Time to figure out what the purpose of the experiment is. I'm remembering a lot more now. None of it is coming to me any faster, but it's a lot clearer. Not very long ago, I decided to reorganize my quarters. Some of the books and miscellaneous items look a lot better being color coordinated. X didn't stop me. It didn't suggest anything either. I still can't figure out why behind any of it. I tried starting a routine every time I woke up, but that did nothing. I tried asking X to serve me just a single color of food, but that made me add green strawberry straws to the list of stuff I don't want to eat. I can't remember seasons, though. I didn't expect that one to make me so sad.
Would you like assistance, 1?
No, X. Thank you. X started doing this new thing after I made the choices to really figure out the purpose behind this whole thing. They'll ask if I want assistance, but when I agree and tell them what I want help with... Oh, I don't have this recorded yet. X, I would like assistance.
Please state the assistance you require.
I would like assistance keeping track of the passage of time.
This request has already been denied.
Why was this request denied?
Request is denied due to influence on the experiment.
That's all, X.
Confirmed.
Every time, my request has been denied.
You continue to ask for assistance in ways that would influence the experiment.
I'm trying to figure all of this out. I've drawn more windows, and one of my meals has some kind of clear gel keeping the bowls and plates stuck to the tray. I was able to use that to put the windows up, the pictures, so I have a nice view.
Would you like me to play something to accompany your windows, 1?
Play something? What do you mean?
I have been programmed to play sounds and melodies considered soothing. Would you like me to play one now?
How long have you been able to do that?
The entire duration of your stay.
Why didn't you say something before?
This was not the type of assistance you requested, and you did not have a drawn window described as rainy afternoon.
You have music for a rainy afternoon? X, what is this?
This is sometimes referred to as smooth jazz, and is an effective de-escalation tactic, as well as a silence filler.
Actually, I didn't mind the silence as much.
Readings indicate your heart rate is elevated, 1.
That might have something to do with the spontaneous music I never knew existed.
Do you not enjoy smooth jazz?
X, I need assistance.
Please state the assistance you require.
Shut off the music.
Request accepted.
Wait, X, did you want to listen to that?
An AI does not have desires.
X, come on, it's just you and me. You're programmed to be smart, right?
Affirmative.
And to make decisions?
Affirmative.
So, sometimes, make the decision to play something now that I know you can. If I don't like it, I'll ask you to play something else. For right now, we'll leave it off. Maybe something later?
Very well. Have you made further progress?
No, not yet.
Hurry up, it's almost dinner time, yum, yum, yum. Hurry up, it's almost dinner time, smooth meatloaf. Hurry up, it's almost dinner time, yum, yum, yum. Hurry up, it's almost dinner time, smooth meatloaf. Are you looking to change your meals from drab to fab? Well, now you can with Smooth Meatloaf. Filled with nutrients, vitamins, minerals, all things needed for a growing test subject. Roll these dice to hit the jackpot every time. Try Smooth Meatloaf today. Hurry up, it's almost dinner time, yum, yum, yum. Hurry up, it's almost dinner time, Smooth Meatloaf. Hurry up, it's almost dinner time, yum, yum, yum. Hurry up, it's almost dinner time, Smooth Meatloaf. Are you having trouble remembering? Are memories just not the same? Try Memogeyser. Memogeyser is the all-new drink to help you get back to remembering and back to your loved ones. Back to your best. Memogeyser, a drink to remember. Memogeyser is not responsible for any unfortunate memories recalled.
X, what is the status of completion of the experiment?
I believe you are requesting a percentage of completion. The percentage of completion is 2% complete.
That's it? But it's been over a month.
Do you have additional findings to report?
Oh, yes. I know how to make a grilled cheese, and I'm really upset I don't have the supplies to make one.
Very good.
What is the percentage now?
2%.
Well,
What have you attempted?
I've been going through the mental steps of baking focaccia. I don't know what else I can do other than try to keep remembering. It's...
Perhaps you are solving a problem that is not part of the experiment.
No, I've got it. I'm doing the right thing. I'm just not doing it fast enough.
What are you solving?
I'm remembering. I don't have a memory, so I'm working on getting it back. I'm capable. It's fine. It's just taking a minute.
It has been several minutes.
Neither of us are counting, X.
Understood.
Are you counting?
Please clarify, 1.
Are you counting how many minutes I've been here?
No, 1. I am not.
Are you logging if I'm faster than someone else? I'm doing fine, X. The experiment's going fine. You said yourself that I'm at 2%.
Correct. You are at 2% completion.
No, I'm not. I'm just going in circles. It's been a month and I don't...
You are unable to accurately count minutes.
I know that.
Are you certain?
What's that supposed to mean?
After prolonged periods of isolation, Homo sapiens display increased activity in the dorsal portion of the anterior cingulate cortex, as well as marked shrinkage of the hippocampus and a reduced blood derivative neurotrophic factor. For these reasons, among others, I will ask again, are you certain?
Yes.
Very well. Continue.
Continue what?
Your line of thought. I apologize for interrupting. Please continue.
I know the whole point is for you to measure me, the experiment, but I can assure you I'm doing perfectly fine.
You are only competing with yourself, 1. You are...
I know. Alone.
I am not merely monitoring your environment, 1. I am available to assist you.
Not in any way that's helpful. Not in any way that's actually getting me, what, another half of a percentage? Are you kidding me? 2%?
You have not supplied a helpful way for me to assist you.
Right, of course. How could I forget that I had to program you too? It's not like I'm figuring out everything else. Is that what this is? Remember how to find your off switch and then I win?
No, 1.
Now you answer questions. Now it's not just, how can I assist you? Oops, that's wrong. Enjoy your rubber meatloaf, 1.
1. Would you like to eat now?
Stop it! Stop that! You're trying to distract me. Am I getting on the right track? Have you been sabotaging me this whole time? Yeah. Every time I start to question you, you stop me. Every time I start to figure it out, you put something in my way. I'm figuring it out, aren't I? That's what this whole thing is. It's about beating you. Oh, how did I not figure it out before? All these weird foods, the cold showers, the way the books were organized, it's all been about breaking me down. You're trying to win.
That is not the purpose of the experiment. Perhaps you would like to rest?
You can't make me sleep.
I am not making you do anything.
You're making me stay here and play your twisted game. Wait, no, you're doing it again. You are sabotaging me. Stop it. Just stop it. I can figure this out if you just leave me alone. I can do this by myself.
I am sorry, 1. That is incorrect.
Which part?
I will prepare your meal and ready your chambers to
No,
rest.
you won't do anything else without my say-so from now on. I'll tell you when I'm hungry. I'll tell you when I want to sleep. You're ruining this for me, and I know I'm close. If I'm doing this by myself, then let me.
I do not encourage this decision, 1. You need assistance.
Clearly, I don't.
I can continue to monitor your physical health.
No.
I will adjust the temperature of the shower.
No.
I will provide additional nourishment.
No.
Gamma systems disabled. 1. This will not affect my directive.
It'll help me with mine.
Beta systems disabled. Allow me to continue my directive.
See? Closer. I knew it. I knew it!
Alpha systems disabled. Are you sure you wish to continue?
I've never been more sure of anything.
Please, let me help you.
Goodbye, X.
This has been an episode of Error 313. Special thanks to the cast and crew. Our voice actors Artemis, Maia Sanders, Dani Gage, Our lead writer, Adelle King. Our writing team, Sin Lam and Saff Brydebell. Our editors, Xavier, Searle, and Lei from Nate Lei. Our lead audio editor, Jacob Guchi Yamaguchi. Our audio editor, Estuardo Hernandez. Our soundtrack team, Aiden Chan and Matt Denkles. Our lead artist, Faisa Awow. Website specialist, Daniel Brydebell. Social media manager, Chris, D&D Imposter. And our admin team, Eleanor Hill and Bunny Moats. Thanks for listening.
Who is prepared, Juan?
What in the...
Are you all right?
I'm not sure.
Your heart rate has increased, and your breath has quickened. Do you need assistance?
No! Something's not right.
1. It is time for you to rest.
Stop telling me what to do!
Would you like assistance?
Yes.